In one of last week's coaching sessions, I realized that a lot of people perceive the catch to be the one deciding element to build speed. And in my personal opinion, the catch is neither a quick motion, nor is it a fast motion, nor is it a very powerful motion. I think the catch is simply overrated and overstated in terms of its importance when it comes to building immediate speed. And today I put myself on a bio rower to show you that. And the reason why I'm laughing is because I have zero time to work out. I'm way out of shape and I feel a bit embarrassed, to be honest, but I work 70, 80 hours a week and the rest of the time is spent with my family. So bear with me, but I think I can still show you the fundamentals you need to know. And the most important thing is to understand what's actually going on at the catch. And the catch itself is a slow motion where you try to connect, and the idea is you should not see a difference in your shoulders, in your posture when you row. You achieve this in two ways. First of all, the preparations. On the way forward, I do try to get a little of pre-stretch, pre-tension in the triceps, lats, shoulders, but you don't want to dislocate your shoulder. So that's rule number one. At the same time, I'm trying to pivot my hip. So I try to follow along. It's not just bring the hands forward and this is a hunched upper body. No, you want to keep, sit tall and you want to stay tall. That's important. Now it's easy to have the hip connected. So with my hands that go forward, it's actually my forearms. I try to rotate my hip along. So I basically make my entire torso down to the hip one solid unit. And if it's one solid unit, it's very easy to rock over. I mean, hamstring mobility is an issue. If you're interested in that, let me know. I can show you a couple of exercises how to improve your hamstring flexibility and your hamstring strength, which is more important than that. Hands move out and you follow along with the entire trunk immediately. Do I extend my arms completely? No, I don't like to do that. And on the way forward, I don't actually go forward. That's another misconception. If you're interested, let me know in the comments which details you would like me to make a video about. But generally speaking, I don't like to go forward. From that point on, I drive the boat forward, which means when it's in motion, I simply pull with my feet so that it comes to me. I don't slide forward, I let it come to me. And what it does, because of the radius of the inboards of an oarlock position, my hands move forward. And at the catch, I'm already prepared. So I know something is going to work through my legs, right through my body, on my hands. And if I'm not prepared, this would happen. So, I'll be stretched out. And in order to avoid this, there are two options, a bad and a good one. The bad one is the logical one because you're not prepared for that. When you start to row, the body doesn't want to be stretched out because this is uncomfortable and potentially injury risky, if there's a word like that. So what usually people do is anticipate. The moment force starts to work through the body, you start to anticipate. Bend your arms, cramp the shoulders, rotate up, and the downside is at that point of the drive, where you actually want to use the upper body, there's nothing left because you all used it up here. So you end up here with a pretty much straight upper body and bent arms. How do you want to do that leg to upper body transition? So two options. Option A, you have an endless lean back, which is good for the beach body, but not good for building speed because the shoulder is going down, and this is why you wash out, because your hands go down as well. Option two, you just cut off the stroke. So you do this, and okay, now I should not lean back too much. Still, there's no leg to hip transition. The problem is, and this gets me to the point of this video, a lot of people learn that you should be hard at the catch, legs, 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 more legs at the catch, more power at the catch. And every time you want to build speed, you apply more power at the catch. Now, what does this do? At the catch, the boat is actually pretty slow. So if you give full power with legs that are superior in any way to the rest of your body because they carry your body weight all day, and I know what I'm talking about, this is, it's going to overload everything. Now you got the worst situation and most people don't prepare well, and additionally they kick too hard with the legs at the catch, and of course it's going to be a struggle to hold the upper body in place because you want to move it parallel. So this is why a lot of people simply struggle and pivot early. That's a problem. There are many ways to address this. But in this video, I want to specifically explain why at the catch you want to be slow. But in this specific video, I want to address why you should take your time at the catch. No rush, no hurry. Take your time. It is a slow motion. The only reason why athletes are being told, hurry up at the catch, quick catch, quick catch, quick catch, because the task load is so long. And with task load, I mean the following thing. If you don't prepare at all and you slide forward, you have an awful lot of things to do. First of all, you got to break the speed of your own body weight moving in the wrong direction. Okay, good. So you need to slow down your seat. So you think of your seat, hip, and shoulders as separate entities, which is not true. The moment you do this here, it's one entity. Nevertheless, let's talk about the wrong thing here. So, and then at the same time at the catch, you want to be very aggressive. You prepare already for a quick transition from sliding forward, which you should never do, and pushing hard. So it's a quick, in and out, quick, in and out. Now what does this do? It's a jerky motion every time at the catch. At the same time to tell you, ooh, you should place your blades slow. Slow placement of the blades in the water. How do you want to do this? How should you do this? And at the same time be elegant as a swan at the catch. If you look at all the good rowers, Olympic Games or so.
6th Olympic Games. A pair of them have been...
You find that it looks awfully relaxed at the catch. How do they do this? Less task load, less things to do. The tasks you have at the catch are the following ones. If you do it right. Bring your hands up. Now you actually gotta square. You can feather and square here. You can square and bring your hands up. And that's it. But if you prepare the wrong way, you have to slow down your body weight. You have to get extra reach. Exactly. At the same time, bring the blade to the water, which is impossible because if you get extra reach, you lean onto your oar handles, so your oar handles go down at the same time. They should be approaching the water. You run mad at the catch. I mean, you dread the catch. This is not fun because there's so many contradicting ideas you have at the catch. The way you have a very good, elegant, and smooth catch is the following way. First of all, preparation, as I said before, forearms out, use the entire body to rock over. If you lack flexibility, the idea is, as a good rower, whatever you get as a rock over here is it. There is no more than that. So while you pull your boat, you don't slide forward. While you pull the boat, you want to make sure you stretch yourself here in the low torso, not in your shoulders, low torso, and you really want to move the boat with your hip. It's a different thing. If I don't rock over the hip, but if I stay slumped and just bring the hands forward and then slide forward, look at the body rower, I don't have a lot of control. But the moment I sit tall, rock over, and just get that tilt here, I have full control. And another thing, most of my weight is on the seat. It's not on my hands, it's on my seat. So as I rock over, I have loose hands. Now, loose hands are crucial. They are essential to control my blades. If I don't need my oars to rest my body weight upon, I can control the blades at my own discretion. Whatever I want to do with them, I can do it all the time. So if the slightest wind or wave comes, it doesn't upset me because I don't rest my body weight on my oar handles. The way I lead out is forearm out, entire body rocks over, I pull the boat. If you pull the boat, you can never have to slow down at the catch. There's no slow down, won't slow down here. No, it's you pull the boat all the way to the end. And naturally, when the hands are out, you're done. It's not like you slide forward and then you break speed of your body moving the wrong direction. No, forget about this. Forearm out, rock over, get some control, and pull the boat all the way to the catch. Make sure from half slide to 3/4 to full slide that you load your seat. Don't load your hands, load your seat. And avoid one crucial mistake. Big mistake many people make. Don't try to be extra long. Don't try to be long reach at the catch. Forget about these 5, 6, 7 degrees extra stroking forget. You lose them just before you have connection in the water. Because everything you do here is going to be lost before you have force connection. So it's much better to approach the catch in an elegant way, loose hands, and at this, you should always be able to let go of your hands. It doesn't matter if I go forward this way, or if I have my oar handles here. There is zero difference. This is it. And if you take your time at the catch, so wait until the blade is placed, because it's got to do a vertical motion. If you approach the catch with a slow power buildup, because slow is anything the body can handle. You cannot explode with your legs at the catch. It's gonna hurt the rest of the body. Have a slow progressive buildup. That's the goal. Not to break your body and the toughest survives. The toughest is your spine, your shoulders, your elbows, or your legs. Who's gonna give up first? Don't do that. Take your time at the catch. Slow build up, make sure at the catch. Little excursion. In my humble opinion, whenever you apply energy or force, you get a response. So if I put force in here, I start to move an air fan down here, and a magnetic brake, and tons of things. In order to get a balance or force equation, which is always the case, no matter what you do want to, some of that force is transferred into motion of the flywheel or into motion of the boat, but a bit of that also comes back. So I need to stabilize it. And if you're very careful here at the catch, you feel it. Just after you started to produce power with your legs, you feel it here in the higher abdominal muscles. You ask the question, you give a bit of force here, and then you wait what's coming back while you move. At the catch, to put it very, 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 very simply, you put in as much force as you can handle as an answer, and the more the boat moves, the higher the speed is, and the more direct transition of force that you put in equals speed you gain, you get. Let me put it in other words again. Here at the catch, the boat is slow. If you give all the power you've got, you can do whatever you want. You're not going to generate a lot of speed quickly. The intelligent approach is to save your energy. Don't compromise in your body position by overloading it, but be smooth and flexible. As the boat starts to move, you apply more and more and more and more power, because then the transition or the more energy you put in translates with a better ratio to speed that you get out. At the catch, that ratio sucks. It is not optimal, put it politely. So at the catch, be slow. Take your time. There's not much to do. All of the preparation to the catch should be done here. When you catch, take your time. And as the boat picks up speed, then you can move the legs harder, and then you can use the upper body and be explosive. Explosive, different video. You should never be explosive during a drive. All right, there's so many things and details to talk about, and there's so much to elaborate, but to put it very, very simply, be careful at the catch. Don't brutalize your body. Don't brutalize the boat. The ratio of energy you put in versus speed you get is not good. It becomes better the more motion you have produced with the boat. And this is what we need to do. Take your time, be patient, build throughout the drive. It doesn't mean that you should have a super softy, don't hurt anybody leg drive at the catch. No, you can be hard, but intelligent. Progression is the key. Ladies and gents, that's it for today. I hope it helps you. And I hope that me rowing on the bar rower was something that maybe makes it more plausible and also visible to help you understand what's going on. If you're interested in that, let me know. I can make another video talking about details and also show you force curves, what different build-up means in terms of force curve development. But yeah, I monitor all comments, so I see all comments on the videos you do, and I'm very interested to learn what you all think. Good. Join rowing.zone. This is my new rowing social network, and I made it for everybody. So I don't care if you are an indoor rower or if you're just a hobbyist, just bought your first $50 rowing machine somewhere, or if you're an Olympic athlete. Anybody and everybody should be welcome who has something or some affiliation to rowing. Another quick info, the June training camp in Vienna is going to take place, because I got a question yesterday, hey, is this going to take place? Yes, it's going to take place. End of June, check the dates on rmtraining.com. And of course, they're going to take place. Just let me know as soon as possible so I can organize rental boats if you need any. And last but not least, if you want to work with us or just have your technique analyzed on a weekly basis or a couple times a week, there's something that's called the Zoom Live. So through Zoom, we do a live video coaching, and it works indoors and outdoors. That's a cool thing. You just mount an old phone to your rigger. I see it like as if it were in a launch right next to you. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna make, if you're interested, a different video about this, how this works, because it's pretty cool. Any other announcements? Yes, one more. There's also gonna be the training camp in late August, just before the World Masters, which are going to take place. That's it for today. If you want to work with me, go to rmtraining.com. Thank you so much for watching the video and sticking around to the end. I really appreciate that. I put in a lot of work, but you watching that, giving me a thumbs up, sharing it, just makes my day. It shows me that the amount of work I put in on a holiday today pays off. All the best to you. Bye-bye. You need to know.